Yeah, yes. Hello, everyone. I hope we are already live. It's been like maybe two or three people that have sent me this video. Oh my goodness. Why at this time? Why at this time? Okay, just hang on there. Just hang on there.
Entering into his presence, hiding out for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of men shall be humbled, the haughtiness of men bow down, and the Lord.
Yes, 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 yes. You welcome back. That is the price we pay in bringing broadcasts to you. We live in a climb that is unassuming. Anything can just happen. Anything can just happen. Anyway, I welcome you all. Thank you for joining me. So when like two or three people sent me this video, I started wondering what the heck. This is not the first time this kind of thing is happening, and that is exactly why we have been talking over the years. I hope those people that will listen will listen. Dudu Sile, I welcome you. Thank you very much. Everyone, those saying hello and those who are just behind the scene, I welcome you. Blessings, blesser, you are welcome. Thank you very much. So, as I was saying, when this video was, people were just sending it to me. I said, this is not the first time. Even as we are speaking now, it's still happening in some other places. Thank you, Maddie. You're welcome. I greet you. So, I mean, when people, just because some people have a Bible based title, does not make them to be true men of God. Just because they have Bible based title, somebody may introduce themselves to you and they say they are bishop, they are archbishop, they are this, they are that. Please don't believe them. Don't believe them. Look at this one now. In the church, let me tell you my personal experience. I will tell you. Before I truly give my life genuinely to Jesus, there's one man they call I will try to remember, because he's affiliated to a politician in Delta State, and he has a church. And because I needed help, I went to meet his wife, not him. I went to meet his wife for help. And the wife said, no, it's daddy that can help. Okay? It's daddy that can help. So daddy was called into the matter. And what daddy was suggesting to me was that if you can keep your mouth shut, what you need will just get into your hands in no time. You can imagine. You can imagine. You can imagine. Naomi, I have done my own best in educating you. If you are a Zambian, you should stand for your land. Don't bring me into it again. I have done my very best for many years trying to open your eyes. As a Zambian, I expected you also to have a YouTube channel and be opening the mind of your people. I cannot be everywhere. Okay? So if Daniel go there, it means that you Zambians, you are doing nothing. All right? Just do your bit. Okay? Brother Zerubbabel, you're welcome. So as I was saying, this is not the first time. It's happening. It's happening everywhere. I remember a man called Lion of Judah. That is not the same Lion of Judah TB Joshua learn, what do you call it? Occultism from. There is a first Lion of Judah, but the one I'm talking about now is another Lion of Judah. And this Lion of Judah I'm talking about, he used to be everywhere. He usually organized nights of destiny, not knowing that he was into occultism. Two women died under him in inside hotel room. One in Ibadan. There is another one in London. Two women died under him. I'm telling you. And when that man died, let me show you. When that man died, you see, if you know the Lord, all these people, don't even take them very serious. After Lion of Judah died, the day they were to bury him, look at, this is 2011. The day they were to bury him, four mistresses with love children appeared during his funeral. Look at, four mistresses with love children appear at prophet. He called himself a prophet with children. The wife fainted. Many people were shocked. Look at, the Holy Scripture says that in the last days, we have been quoting these scriptures a long time. Since the death of the acclaimed man of God, Prophet Akiade Elijah, CAC Lion of Judah, became known, controversies have continued to stir up, challenging his spirituality and ministerial life. Look, you can imagine. Four women, four mistresses appeared. Can you imagine? Four mistresses. It's terrible. These people, they are wicked. Just because they have title of a bishop, archbishop, even Archbishop Idahosa also has a love child outside his marriage. Archbishop Idahosa. It's people like Pastor Richard Jaffo, all those people that usually help him to cover up. Even we add that Sule has a child in where is that place? Where Coconut Pastor send those boys to. He has, okay, someone is saying she lives in Dublin. So these people are they are useless. I remember during the time of Suleiman saga, okay, in Cyprus, yes, Sule has a woman with child for him. That is the reason why he said he can deport those boys from Cyprus, because he has contact. He has contact. He has contact. I think, okay, the, what do you call it? The light is back. Let me quickly see if wow, I wounded myself. Okay. So, as I was saying, these people are useless people. Don't count them to be something of importance. I remember during the time of Sule saga, there is a man, they call him Sam Okwe. They call him Sam Okwe. Let me bring his picture out. Let me share. Let me see. Okay, look at him. Look at him here. That's Sam Okwe. Look at him. Looking at him, you know that this man, that's Sam Okwe. Look at him. He called himself an apostle. He's an errand boy of Sule. You know why? Sometime, uh, he organized a kind of crusade. He organized a kind of, church meeting. And he invited a woman who is a praise worship leader. After they finished church service, they found the woman in Okwe's hotel's room. And before you know what is happening, the woman died. Why are they killing these women? I don't know. Look at, it's a long time ago. This is 2016, far back then. See, housewife, that woman was an housewife, gospel artist, invited by Apostle Sam Okwe, found dead in his hotel room. That's the story. I think there was a time I did a broadcast on that during the time of Sule. And why I did a broadcast on that was that Apostle Okwe came out to support Sule against what's his name? Mark Davids. So what happened was that during the time that woman died inside Apostle Sam Okwe's hotel, it was Sule who had the connection that made the story, that squashed the story. Even the woman's husband was everywhere crying, help me. These people, they just want to, they want to use their connection to, nobody listen. Okay, look at it. This was the story, I did that time. Okay, Pastor Mike, Pastor Faith, and Apostle Suleiman saga. Yes, look at, that's him.
I am here to make this video on two notes. Number one, that Faith and Mike are aware that I'm alive.
So these people, they are into the
On the 13th
occult
of
season.
May 1999, 19, about to upload them. Then when we got there,
So when it came out,
well, I don't have problem with
I beg. When he came out and he was trying to defend Sule, that was when I remember his story. I said, this is the man that a woman died. Then we started seeing it was Sule who helped him. He paid those he's supposed to pay. Either the police, this, that, and we do not see the light. Okpe didn't pay for his sin. Everything. I hope you heard what Coconut Pastor said today. He said everybody have their what do you call it? That after some time it will go away. That is the country they are in. When they are not made to pay for their sin, they believe it will just go away. So if this pastor now, pastor, bishop and evangelist, let's see them. Why is it not showing? I don't know why it's not showing. Okay. Zerubbabel said, yeah, no prosecution. No prosecution. Everybody just living their life as if, nothing happened. So if you one is a victim, it's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Everybody just living their life. Everybody just living their life. Nobody cares.
Everyone is doing great and we give God all the praise. Hallelujah. My people, this one tire me on a serious
Now
note.
every day they
Tire
tire
me because
people.
this is not the first time or the second time. It's not the only person. This particular man called Bishop Timothy Otu of the Agape Evangelical Ministry, City of Miracles, located in Abia State, about to be precise. There are many of them parading themselves, masquerading themselves as angels of light, and they are deceiving the people of God. Whether you like it or not, those people under him, they are among those that Jesus Christ paid the price for. They are part of the body of Christ. And
Professor, you are welcome. See, we will continue to talk about it. If the Christian Association of Nigeria is not saying anything about it, there was a time we wrote the governor of Lagos State letter that we want to come and make a short protest in their office, so that we want to call the attention of the government into what is going on in religious, places, so that at least, government should put eye and monitor, because Christian Association, they are just toothless bulldog. The other one, what do you call them? They are just doing nothing. They are very useless. Yes, Zerubbabel. So, but at the end of the day, we also want to call the attention of CAC, that is licensing all organization in Nigeria. that if anybody come and they want to, register a church um, or any organization, they need to check them out. Nobody say anything. They will not say anything. I remember a pastor I know. No accountability. Thank you very much. There is a pastor I know. Let me tell you. Hmm. This pastor, I think I told their story in the afternoon when we did pastors' children versus members' children. Yes, I was a little bit close to that, to that family. The wife told me one day, say when they newly came from the north and they met Bishop Oyedepo. So anytime Bishop Oyedepo wants to go out, maybe on whatever conferences they are going, he always loved to take her husband along. Until one day, the husband came back and said, and said to her, "Do you want to lose me?" The woman, was taken aback. "Where are you coming from? I mean, what do you mean? I do not have covenant of death with God. What do you mean?" So the husband said, "It's not about death. But if I continue following this man, you will lose me as your husband." So she asked her husband, "What do you mean?" He said, hey, one too many. Even the last one they went, a woman joined them at the airport, and the woman stayed in Bishop Oyedepo's room. She was shocked. He said, "What?" Not to talk of another story of Oyedepo's secretary that had 4 abortions for him until they enter into this, into the matter and help the woman to get a visa to London to go and meet her fiancé. So all these people. So since then, if Oyedepo call for the husband, the woman will say, "Oh, my husband is not around. He has gone to mountain. He's on fast. He's on this. He's on that." So by the time he called for him like 4 5 times, he relented. He didn't call for him again. So these people, all of them, that is why you see, yes, winner pastor is Oyedepo now. That's why you see all these people. When we talk about TB Joshua, they will not say anything because they too, they have their own, records. So that's the thing. You can imagine. I don't know who is a victim between the two, either the bishop or the evangelist. Maybe both of them, they are on the same page. But what they have done is totally against the scriptures, is totally against the ethics of what they say they pursue. Now the woman is dead. Please, that is why we thank God we are in the age of information. Please, I don't know why you are afraid or maybe you cannot talk. I mean, educate your people around you. Educate them. Educate them. Educate them. Wonders shall never end, Professor. But what we are talking about is not just starting. It has been. You see pastor, you see them as they are doing, it's just because their story has not come out. So why can't you have relationship with God? Why can't you have relationship with God? You love your pastor to the point that you cannot even see any dots. You can't even stand anybody pointing something that is wrong about them. You want to fight. You want to remove your clothes and fight on social media. People that you are not living with. I'm sure if anybody had said to members of this man, the member of the church of this man, and said this man is the way, this man is an adulterous man, not none of his members will believe. They say, oh, touch not the anointed, do the anointed no harm. And look at now, look at now, look at now. Yeah, see Akinade, everywhere in those days he will be doing nights of destiny recovery, and he's doing a lot of evil underneath. See Sam Okwe. If during the time of Sam Okwe, if Sam Okwe sing like this, everybody will be crying inside his church, not knowing that behind the scene is a monster. Is a monster. Behind the scene is a monster. So please, and unfortunately, see everywhere on the internet. It's everywhere on the internet. Let me show you. No, okay, okay, lady, you can imagine. See what they say. A married church evangelist. Can you imagine? Yeah. I think it's high time people start removing all these titles from their name, so that when you do whatever you want to do, you don't bring the name, you don't bring disgrace to that honored titles. Married church evangelist and mother of five. What is mother of five looking for? That is why I said something is wrong with many Nigerians. Something is terribly wrong with five children. You're supposed to be looking for a way how you can help your children to school, and to you too, you look for a way in order to go and get job. All these church evangelists, I mean, do something positively. They are creative with their money making scams. So, mother of five, now she has left those five children, was found dead in a hotel room, allegedly during a marathon sex section with her church overseer in the guest house. It was gathered that probably because she was starved. Yeah? Is that what's supposed to be? Oh my goodness. Because her husband works in Bayelsa, she decided to take the church bishop for comfort when nature called. It's really terrible. It's terrible. So, I say sometimes I don't understand Nigerians. Yeah, you'll be saying destiny recovery, whereas it's harvesting people's destiny. It's harvesting people's destiny everywhere. So this lady evangelist with five children, What's supposed to be in our mind is how to walk and care for our children, care for our family, so that those people who are becoming doctors, who are becoming governors, they don't have two heads. You know, train your children, help them to get to where they will get to, and they will not be afraid. We talked about pastors' children in the afternoon. You see that the pastors, they positioned their children well. They educate their children, they help their children. But you members, members, she says she's church evangelist. She will leave her house early in the morning and go and stay in the church instead of go and work. Why won't the bishop take her to hotel? Now she lost her life. Eh? She has lost her life. And the children, God knows, the husband now will be sorrowful. So church has become caricature. I'm not talking about the Church of Jesus Christ. The Church of Jesus Christ is still standing strong, because he said the gates of Hades will not overcome it. But those places you call church, it has become shadows. It has become caricature. So everybody should go and know God for themselves. If you need to gather with people, you don't say, because Bible say we must not forsake the gathering of, and you go and be gathering with demons, and you go and be gathering with people who are going nowhere. They have decided that they don't want to make heaven by the way they live their life. They have decided intentionally that they are just like conductor. When you go to motor park, you will see some people, they will be calling passengers into the vehicle, but they are not going with the vehicle. They only call passengers into the vehicle and collect their money. Is that the kind of people you want to go and gather with? The children of the pastors who they did not stay in church to learn what you have learned. They were abroad in schools, and when they finish schools, they will still come back to come and become your pastor, to come and become your leaders, to come and become your teachers, to come and become your mentors. There's fire on the mountain, oh. There's fire on the mountain. When you were learning over the years, you were listening to the word of God, and you are growing. These children were not in church with you. They were abroad schooling. So after they have finished their education, they will just give them maybe 1 month or 3 months orientation. Anybody can preach if you can talk. You understand? So that they are saying that Jacob went to something and David killed Goliath. That does not mean they are preaching the gospel. That does not mean they are preaching the gospel. The gospel is experience. The gospel of Jesus Christ, you must experience it. You must be part of it. That is why, if they are not part of it, if they are not experience it, you see them with this kind of stories. Yes, they have been doing it, and God continue to expose them. That's our prayer. God will continue to expose them. God will continue to expose them. From their great, if during the time of Archbishop Idahosa, if you see the kind of clothes he wear, sometimes I wondered, is it not because you want to preach gospel? Must you wear things, put something on the head, and the agbada they wear, it will sweep the whole floor. The gospel of Jesus Christ is simple gospel. There's one man, he said he saw Archbishop Idahosa plate number, and his plate number was in dollar, dollar notes. And that is why he said he want to be like him. He want to be like him. He didn't want to be like him because he saw Christ in him. He want to be like him because he saw success, money. He believe if himself preach, he will get money. Yes, the clothes were camouflage. They go around, they, oh my goodness. Hmm? Many of them, they started well, and at the end of the day, they didn't finish well. I remember when Idahosa died, we were still inside the captivity of Squan. TB Joshua said he took him out. We were in meeting that day. He said he fought him and he took him out. We were wondering what is going on. Huh? I think there was always a meeting at that time in his office when Archbishop Idahosa said TB Joshua was less than his driver. Huh? If he was representing God and still, in active service, a witch will not be boasting that they took him out. They have let their guard down. So all you just see is facade. All you see is camouflage. All you just see is just the the spotlight. And we must go beyond spotlight. We must go beyond facade. That, oh, I see you, your face is shining. No, is your soul shining? Is your spirit shining? Are you salting the world? Are you making a difference? Are you bringing light into the world? Wrestling match. Yes, always competing with themselves. Anyway, so uh those people following them, dying for them, you are just wasting your time. Those people fighting for them, dying for them, just wasting your time. Anyway, so for those people who are sending me the video, yes, we have addressed it. This is not the first time it's been happening. And when we begin to see this, we must continue to stay strong in the Lord. You understand? Not drawing backward, not being tired. Because Jesus has said it. He said it in his word that this time we will see, situation like this. So we shouldn't allow it to amaze us. And when we see it, we just glorify God. That thank God these people are being exposed. Thank God people will begin to hold on to the true God and serve God and follow God and stop following men, because following men will not help anyone. God bless you. Till we see again, possibly tomorrow. Bye. If Jesus tarry,